With a $300 million fortune, Denzel Washington is an American actor, screenwriter, producer, and director. For a number of decades, Denzel Washington has consistently ranked among the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. Denzel makes between $60 and $80 million a year doing acting and producing alone. After receiving training at the American Conservatory Theater, Denzel Washington began his career in theater, achieving notable success in off-Broadway productions. Serving as Dr. Philip Chandler on NBC's Street Elsewhere from 1982 to 1988. A groundbreaking role as one of the few African-American actors in the series was his big break in television. He made the switch to film, where he won multiple accolades and met with critical acclaim. Washington has acted in a variety of films and has won 2 Academy Awards. Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of a rebellious former slave soldier in Glory, 1989, and Best Actor for his role as a corrupt police officer in Training Day, 2001. His performances in a number of films, including The Hurricane, 1999, Malcolm X, 1992, Cry Freedom, 1987, Flight, 2012, Fences, 2015, Roman J. Israel, Esquire, 2017, and The Tragedy of Macbeth, 2021, have earned him Oscar nominations. In movies like Mo Better Blues, 1990, Philadelphia, 1993, Inside Man, 2006, and The Equalizer trilogy, 2014 to 2023. Washington made a name for himself as a leading man. He also made his Broadway debut in Checkmates, 1988, and for the revival of Fences, 2010. He received the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. He went on to direct and star in the play's film adaptation. The Presidential Medal of Freedom, 2022, the AFI Life Achievement Award, 2019, and the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award, 2016, have all been given to Denzel Washington in recognition of his career. In 2020, the New York Times named him the best actor of the 21st century. The top 5 movies starring Denzel Washington in terms of global box office receipts are The Equalizer, 2014, $192,903,624, American Gangster, 2007, $267,985,456, Remember the Titans, 2000, $136,771,683, Safe House, 2012, $207,884,401, and Philadelphia, 1993, $201,324,422. 10 highlights of film salary. The 10 salaries Denzel received for some of his most well-known roles are listed below. Denzel made over $200 million, $203 million, to be exact, from these 10 films alone. Number 10, $7.5 million for Virtuosity, 1995. Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington star in a science fiction movie where Denzel plays a former police officer who was imprisoned for killing a man who killed his family. Reviews for the movie ranged from positive to negative, though some claim that all of the actors gave outstanding performances that won awards. In any case, Denzel was paid $7.5 million for the movie role. Number 9, $10 million for Courage Under Fire, 1996. In the film Courage Under Fire, an Army colonel who unintentionally killed his friend in combat is explored, along with the complex deaths that come with war. Denzel received $10 million for his role in the film, which received mostly positive reviews and starred Meg Ryan, Lou Diamond Phillips, Matt Damon, and many others. Number 8, $10 million for The Hurricane, 1999. This biographical film, which won several awards and accolades and told the story of boxer Reuben "Hurricane" Carter and how he fared during a 20-year prison sentence for a triple homicide, was well received. $10 million was paid to Washington for one of the most important roles of his career. Fallen, 1998, with a $12 million budget. Fans loved the supernatural thriller Fallen, but critics gave it a lot of flack. Critics were generally unsatisfied with the film, pointing out plot holes and jumpiness in the script, but Denzel was still paid $12 million to star in it. Number 6, The $12 Million Siege, 1998. Washington plays Special Agent Anthony Hubbard in this suspense thriller about the FBI trying to uncover a terrorist plot. The movie, which also starred Bruce Willis and Annette Bening, got mixed reviews primarily because of problems with the plot subject. Still, Washington turned in a fantastic performance, earning $12 million for his part in the movie. Number 5. $12 million on Training Day, 2001. Training Day, a crime drama movie that essentially altered the roles Denzel has played ever since, demonstrated that Denzel is still capable of handling parts that deviate from his usual repertoire. Washington won a plethora of accolades and critical praise in addition to $12 million for this dishonest role. Number 4. $20 million in 2003's Out of Time. This thriller film, which starred actors like Eva Mendes and Sanaa Lathan, added some spice and sex appeal. With a largely favorable critical reception, Washington received $20 million for playing as a mercenary who was formerly a CIA agent in this suspenseful movie. Assigned the responsibility of safeguarding a 9-year-old girl known as Lupita, Washington performed a stand-up routine once more and won an additional $20 million. Number 2. The $40 million film American Gangster, 2007. American Gangster, a biographical movie based on the turbulent life of criminal boss Frank Lucas, put the performer's acting prowess to the test once more, and he passed with flying colors. A huge hit, both the film and the soundtrack are regarded by many as instant classics. Washington earned $40 million for playing the lead role, to top it all off. Number 1. $60 million, The Little Things, 2021. Denzel received an upfront payment of $20 million for the 2021 film The Little Things, with the understanding that he would profit handsomely from the film's back end, potentially earning him tens of millions more. The movie's producer, Warner Media, chose to release it for free on HBO Max in 2021 in the midst of COVID lockdowns. Warner gave Denzel a one-time $40 million bonus to make up for lost royalties. Early life. On December 28, 1954, Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in Mount Vernon, New York. When Denzel was 14 years old, his parents, Pentecostal minister and municipal worker Denzel Washington Sr. and beauty salon owner Lennis, got divorced. Denzel's mother enrolled him in Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York, following their divorce. Subsequently, the actor claimed that choice had saved his life. He was on the wrong path, as were his closest friends, before he left for military school. Washington stated in a Parade magazine interview that the friends eventually served a combined total of roughly 40 years in prison. Denzel played collegiate basketball at Fordham University in New York City. He decided to take a semester off to think about his future and choose a major. He worked at a YMCA camp for the summer during that period. The campers and Denzel's coworkers were so impressed with his performance in a talent show that one of them suggested he start acting. He started studying drama when he came back to Fordham that autumn, and in 1977 he earned a BA in drama and journalism. Early career. After receiving a full scholarship to study acting professionally at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, Washington returned to New York a year later. Although he had previously performed in a number of stage productions, Wilma, a television film, marked his on-screen debut in 1977. Washington soon had a number of smaller roles on stage and screen, but his big break came in 1982 when he was cast in the popular medical drama Street Elsewhere. Over the course of the 6-year run of the show, he played Dr. Philip Chandler. Achievement. His portrayal of South African anti-apartheid activist Stephen Biko in Cry Freedom, 1987, earned him a nomination for the Academy Award, indicating his ascent to fame in Hollywood. His Academy Award-winning portrayal of a defiant former slave soldier in Glory, 1989, which enthralled audiences with his riveting intensity, served as further evidence of this. Washington's reputation as a leading man in Hollywood increased dramatically in the 1990s and 2000s. In a variety of roles, he gave strong performances that demonstrated his ability to genuinely and deeply inhabit complex characters. He was nominated for another Academy Award for his portrayal of the title character in Malcolm X, 1992, which was a critical and commercial success. Subsequently, a string of commercial successes ensued, such as Philadelphia, 1993, Remember the Titans, 2000, and Training Day, 2001, the latter of which secured him his second Academy Award. Honors and awards. for his role in the anti-apartheid movie Cry Freedom in 1988. Washington was nominated for an Oscar in 1988 and went on to win the same prize for Glory in 1989. For his role in Malcolm X, he was nominated for Best Actor in 1992. The following year, he won a Golden Globe for the same role in The Hurricane and received another nomination. As the second African-American actor to win Best Actor, he eventually took home the 2002 Academy Award for his performance in Training Day. In that same year, he starred in the Disney football drama Remember the Titans, which took home over $100 million at the box office and won him Best Actor honors from the NAACP and the Black Reel Awards. At the 2016 Golden Globe Awards, Denzel received the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime is among the select 8 actors who have received Academy Award nominations in 5 distinct decades: the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, 1910s, and 1920s. The actor has 3 honorary doctorates, despite never having completed graduate school. First came from Fordham University, his former school, where he was recognized in 1991 for having impressively succeeded in exploring the edge of his multifaceted talent. He received an honorary doctorate in humanities from Morehouse College in 2007 and an honorary doctorate in arts from the University of Pennsylvania in 2011. The announcement of Denzel Washington's Presidential Medal of Freedom Award was made in July 2022. A career in producing and directing, Washington first got behind the camera in Ant One Fisher in 2002. Since then, he has directed Fences, 2016, and The Great Debaters, 2007. In addition, he has produced a number of television shows and films, such as The Equalizer and The Book of Eli. The Piano Lesson, an upcoming film, will be produced by Washington. Individual life. In addition to giving Denzel a big break in his career, the made-for-television sports drama Wilmo was also the film in which he met his future wife. In 1983, he tied the knot with Pauletta Pearson. Together, they had 4 children, twins Olivia and Malcolm, John David, and Kezia. Washington is a devoted Christian who has thought about being a preacher. He has even wondered if he should give up acting to dedicate his life to the ministry. He has thankfully made the decision to remain in Hollywood, and he claims that he still reads the Bible every day. Michael Moore, Oliver Stone, Denzel Washington, and other American artists and intellectuals were among the group of Americans who were asked to assist the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia in 2006. They beseeched the group to assist in persuading George W. Bush, who was president at the time, to free 600 rebels who were detained in exchange for 62 hostages who were being held in Colombia. Philanthropy Denzel Washington has supported several deserving organizations with both his personal and financial resources, in addition to keeping his considerable popularity and income to himself. He joined the board of the Boys and Girls Club of America in 1995 and has represented the organization as its spokesperson since 1993. He has made significant financial contributions to Fordham University, Wiley College, the Fisher House Foundation, Nelson Mandela's Children's Fund, and the former. Property. In the upper reaches of Beverly Hills, in the gated community of Beverly Park, Denzel and his spouse custom-built an enormous mansion on a vacant lot in the late 1990s. The main mansion is 30,000 square feet. The 5,000 square foot guest house is large, sort of like Mark Wahlberg's nearby house. In April 2022, Mark listed his estate for $87.5 million. In February 2023, Mark finally accepted $55 million. Here's a picture of Denzel's mansion taken in late 1999, right before construction was finished. Denzel and his spouse purchased an 8,000 square foot, 6-bedroom condo in Century City, California, in April 2022 for just under $11 million. The vendor was HRA'd Princess Rima bint Bandar Al Saud, one of the numerous grandchildren of the late King Faisal of Saudi Arabia.